Hi, I'm Neketa Watson, your host of Let's Talk Education. I've had the honor of being in the field of education for nearly 20 years. I've worked on various levels and at various schools, and I've had the opportunity to learn from some great mentors and to work alongside some great educators. Currently, I am the proud principal of Gateway High School, the newest high school in Lee County here in Fort Myers, Florida. I have a deep passion for education because we are responsible for training and building up and preparing our kids to be productive members of society. What you can expect from Let's Talk Education is real world and real-time information geared toward helping students, parents, fellow educators, and community members. On Let's Talk Education, you will hear from teachers, coaches, school administrators, students, and just real people sharing their knowledge to help you. I think it is fitting that my first segment is dedicated to and focused on appreciating, valuing, and honoring our frontline workers, our teachers. Many of you may know, but some may not, but we find ourselves in a national teacher shortage. School districts are facing a crisis. Teachers are leaving the fields in super high numbers, and it is not looking to get better anytime soon. And let me be clear, this crisis has existed long before the pandemic. The pandemic has only made it worse. They're leaving the classroom in droves, not just locally, but nationwide. I know that somewhere, in some school, in some classroom, a teacher has made up his or her mind that this will be their last year in the classroom. And some are not going to wait until the end of the year. And several have already called it quits. And the people who suffer are our kids. In schools, the biggest influence on student learning is the classroom teacher. When good, high-quality teachers decide to leave, our students hurt, which impacts our schools, which impacts our communities. When schools thrive, communities thrive. And we've seen what happens when communities are negatively impacted. We all know that teachers are dramatically underpaid and undercompensated compared to other professions. But most teachers are not in it for the pay. And to add, college students are not choosing teaching as a career field, but the demand for teachers continues to grow. The long-term effects could be catastrophic for our communities. Make no mistake, this is not a school problem or a district problem. It is all of our problems. Teachers are the backbone of our society, and yet they are not treated as such. We have to not only defend and protect our teachers, but praise and elevate them to a level equal to or greater than the value that they add to our community. I want to change the conversation and consider what can we do right now to make a difference. I think the least that we could do as parents, community members, and business owners is to make teachers feel like they are appreciated and that they matter. Students can sometimes be very challenging in the classrooms, and when there seems like there is little to no support at home and from schools, it is not a desirable profession. But this can change if we show the people who are responsible for teaching our next leaders a little appreciation. We can't wait until Teacher Appreciation Week, which is in May. By then, it's too late. We have to value our teachers all year. I have some suggestions for a starting point. To parents, show up and engage in your child's school. Hold kids accountable when they underperform or behave in a manner that they would not in your presence. Kids will rise to the level of expectation. Make it a habit of showing your appreciation for your child's teachers, because they don't have to be there, and many are leaving. The sad reality is that there are several classrooms all over the nation without teachers. And to be honest, students will suffer when they have to learn math from a substitute teacher. Send an email of encouragement. Show up, volunteer, drop off some supplies. To community members, make it a habit of supporting your local school. Donate a gift card. Volunteer. Don't just support the athletic events, but find ways to support the academic events as well. Business owners, I challenge you to sponsor a breakfast or a lunch for teachers. Sponsor a class project. Offer a discount for your product or services. The bottom line, education has to be an all hands on deck situation. When schools do well, our kids and our communities thrive. And it's up to all of us to help our communities thrive. If there are any teachers who are listening, I want you to know that you are a gift to this world. You are the lifeblood of our society. We need you and we appreciate you. I want to end this segment with a very fitting quote by Guy Kowalski. If you have to put someone on a pedestal, put teachers. They are society's heroes. Thank you for tuning in to the very first segment of Let's Talk Education. I am Neketa Watson, a proud educator. I dedicate this segment to our frontline workers, our teachers. Be sure to tune in to future shows where there will be guests, topics, and information relevant to you. Stay tuned for more Lee Pitts Live on Wink CW6.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello everybody, this is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show, and if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime, and also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.